doing it and doing it well. Woo! It's Yasmin Young.
The People Station 93.7 WBLK, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm Yasmin Young. This is the 2 to 6 Takeover. Normally, we would get into our talk at 2, but we have a very, very, very special guest in the city today. So we got to dedicate this whole hour to her. If you missed it earlier, Miss Dominique, the comedian, is right here.
Kicking it with y'all in Buffalo, having a good time.
And you said you've been to Buffalo about 2 years ago?
Yeah, I've been to Buffalo like 2 years ago, around Christmas time.
Okay, actually. And it wasn't cold?
It was cold, but it just wasn't as cold as I know that it can get.
Okay.
So it was the weather guards, they were really good.
They were good to
yes,
they can get
really
nasty.
Oh, freezing cold.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from D.C. originally.
Oh, so you're kind of used to it.
Not anymore, Yasmin, because I live in
LA now?
Yeah, I live in LA now. So, yes, I'm acclimated to a whole different climate. So this East Coast weather, I'll pay.
So what is it like for you living in LA? Because you know it's a lot of phony people in LA. Well, at least that's what people from outside of LA see as LA.
That's a good perception. It's a lot of pretentious people. But you know, like anywhere you go, you'll find kindred spirits anyway. Right. You know what I mean? So that's what I kind of stick to. Because all the pretentious stuff, it takes too much energy for that. To be phony and all. I don't feel like all that. It's hard enough being yourself every day, let alone gilding this person. You know you ain't pretentious like that. You don't have no reason to be. Right. You done made this up.
See, I'm a little pretentious because I wear wigs, so I got a little pretentious.
Okay, but it's not so bad that people can just see it like something wrong with her. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
I've
had a couple people say that.
They do. But let me say it like this, that maybe it has its time. Yeah. You don't need to be like that 24/7.
No. Well, what made you make that move out to LA versus maybe like New York, Atlanta?
But I did go to New York first.
Okay.
So I lived in New York for like 7 years, seven and a half years in the Bronx. Shout out to the Boogie Jazz.
I
was in the hood. Right. You should have seen when my mother came to see that apartment. She said, "You really living the dream." I can tell you that right now.
With all the sarcasm.
Yeah, with all the sarcasm, she said, "You can stay at home." She walked in there with a frown on her face. I said, "Look at her. Look at this pretentious suit." So, but yeah, and so I lived in New York. And then I moved to LA, but kind of by happenstance that I moved to LA. Like, because I was in New York when 9/11 happened. So I left.
Too.
Yes,
Me
I
too.
left in that process. So it was kind of, I mean, I couldn't pay the rent either. But I mean, I had to put that part in the story. But, so I kind of got with 9/11 and then eviction. So I was like, okay, it's time to move. So I went to stay with a friend in LA, and it was pretty good.
And you like it out there?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I do. You have to adapt, but it's a great town once you adapt.
Blonde hair, fake boobs,
all day. But once you find those kindred spirits, you can blend in with that ease. You can be like, whatever.
So you're in Buffalo. You're at Helium Comedy Club, and the tickets are available at buffalo.heliumcomedy.com. Now you're here tonight, 7:30 and 10 o'clock, and then tomorrow, 7:30 and 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
So talk to me about I know you were on last Comic Standing, so talk to me about your stand-up show that we're going to expect here in Buffalo.
But you know, it's just a real show, just real life stuff, Yasmin. Just talking about things going on, little politics.
Little politics.
Yeah, a little, but I don't try to OD it, because you know, people be like, all right, move on. Some people aren't even into politics though, really. Like, so, little politics, not everything. So, just everyday life stuff that we go through, stuff like that.
So I got to ask you, you know, there's a lot going on in politics. You being from D.C., you know, center of politics here. What are your thoughts on all of this, you know, Russia stuff, you know, Trump and firing everybody?
When he gonna get his walking pass? Anybody else would have been fired by now. True. Any CEO of any company with this many allegations, they would have been like, okay, at least you're gonna have to go home with leave with pay.
Right.
You know, you just can't keep working. We gotta work all this out. So I mean, I don't know if he's gonna make it. I don't even think he cares.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, he's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to go. He's like, when I'm done, what do I have to do? Do I have to moon you to get fired? I think I'm going to have to straight up moon you, because nothing else I'm doing, because I know I'm horrible at this point. So it's nothing else that I'm doing. I'm going to have to just straight moon you. Yeah. And maybe that'll get me sent home. Because I don't even think he thought he was going to win anyway. So he's just happy to be there. He was surprised himself. He looking around like, what? So, I mean, I don't think he really cares. He's just trying to figure out what is it that I have to do.
Right.
Because, I mean, usually people get fired. He would have fired in his companies. He'd
Right.
been fired if you pulled the shenanigans he
Right.
pulled.
He'd have been fired himself.
And Comey looked like he needed a drink. I was like, what time are we going to have lunch? You need some water, Mr. Comey? No, I need a drink. I need something to calm my nerves.
That's true.
But he testified, and, you know, he basically told us pretty much what we kind of guessed.
Well, we already knew.
Yeah, we already knew that. He kind of guessed what he
Yeah.
said. Yeah, I kind of thought he went that way.
Right.
He think he Joe Pesci, I'm telling you.
Well.
think he in Goodfellas. But it's
He's gonna realize he's not.
when he talking to Lester Hart in a beige scrub suit in federal prison, he say, Lester Hart gonna say, I'm back, and we not at a debate this time. They all lying. They're just lying. They're all lying. So it's not a good look, but.
Well, speaking of, movies, you're in Hollywood. Are you working on anything? Are you trying to get in there?
I'm working on it. So I just did a movie with Tyler Perry, Over Medea Halloween. So I did that movie. I did a History Channel thing with Kevin Hart. It was Black History Month. Black History Month. Black History Month special. And we get ready to shoot a special, actually. So. Yeah.
Now, have you gotten bit by that bug? You know how some people, especially comedians, will get bit by that bug and then kind of leave stand-up and go into just acting?
No, that ain't never going.
No. Never.
Because you know why? One thing I know, that acting thing, you fall off, you get too many wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? Foot get to hurt, you get to lift it.
But you don't crack.
I know, but then, Hollywood.
You might be 102. I don't know how old you are.
I'm 89, guys. You know I'm 89. But I'm just saying Hollywood, I'm saying that to say that Hollywood is a very fickle town.
True.
So when you're in the business and it's a very fickle town, I'm not giving up stand-up because I can make me a couple dollars if all else fails.
Right.
I can come on out here with Sean and the Hillies. Like, Sean, I know the movie's gone, Sean. But can I get a weekend?
Can I get a weekend?
Can I get a weekend at Helium, Sean? That's all I want. So, no stand-up, but that's what I am, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Right.
That's my craft, and I act and I do other things very well. But I'm gonna always do stand. Even when I'm an old lady and they roll me out there, I'm gonna sit right out there with my tea and talk some trash.
But you know what? I think that's really what's kind of missing. You don't really see that. You see a lot of older male comedians, but you really don't see it. Well, at least we can't tell that they're older, female comedians.
Right, because we don't crack up. We old.
Yeah.
Everybody
So you already there, just don't look.
Everybody old. Everybody might look 20, but everybody old. Start pulling out them birth certificates. I went on the trip, Yasmin, to London, and they sent us a list of everybody's name and, like a manifest. Right. I'm like, he's born in what? I would have never thought he was born in so.
Now, growing up, who did you look up to? Because I'm sure there wasn't a lot of women comedians. I mean, not to say there's a lot now, because I still don't think there are. But, there weren't as many. It's kind of, we're seeing more and more and more. But who did you look up to?
I think the person that stood out to me the most, Yasmin, that really got my attention young was Marsha Warfield.
Okay.
She came on this show one night. I guess it was on Channel 9. It was before we had
Marsha Warfield.
Night Court.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Might be. I was young when Night Court.
Yeah, Night Court. So so she really, her stand up. I saw it one night or something on Channel 9 or maybe 50. This was before 3000, before cable, right? And I saw that lady. That lady was funny to me. So I would have to say her.
Inspired you.
Oh yeah, it really did. So I would have to say she stood out to me. Of course, the others, Richard Pryor and everybody else, but really, she really made an imprint on me.
Right, she made you realize that it's something that you could do.
Yeah, she really made an imprint on me.
Now, speaking of your mom, you were talking about your mom. What did she think when you decided, this is Mom, I'm going to be a comic? This is my career.
I don't know. It wasn't good. I was scared to tell her. I'm going to quit my job to do stand-up. And I told her, I wasn't even looking at her. In the basement, we had a recliner chair, right? I stood behind the chair. I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to quit my job. I was looking over the chair.
Just in case she starts swinging.
Just in case. She looked around that chair. She asked her questions. She was like, all right, Daddy, how much they make? Well, let me tell you, it's a labor of love right now, but if you get pretty good at it, you'll do all right. How long that take? Well, might take a day, might take a month, might take a few years. I don't know. So, but eventually she said what she said, and then she was just like, all right, then, comedian.
And now she proud.
Yeah, when I got on Def Jam, though.
Yeah. She was like,
I called that word. I was like, Mom, I got on Def Jam. She said, you better go, girl. So, you know, she cool with it there. But she, you know, even in that, she was supportive. She just was being, you know how parents are.
Right.
She's like,
you want to make sure you're good.
You make sure you're good because you saying you quitting your job and you about to go on stage. It's saying like, okay, you goofing off now.
Right.
Now you goofing off. You just don't want to work. Now that's just not, you know what I mean? But but I mean, she knew I was funny and everything. Yeah. She just didn't, I guess, know the process.
Well, you know, I think like for old school people, like the thought that you could just be funny and get paid. Yeah. Like,
right.
That's not real.
Right. Know, like, cause she funny. She like, I've been funny my whole life at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't never say I was going on stage.
Right.
So, you know. So, but she was cool with it. It was hard, but she was cool with it.
Well, I'm glad that you know, made her proud. And
yeah.
Like,
woo. Me too. It would have been rough, man.
Well, we are looking forward to seeing you tonight and tomorrow in Buffalo. As a matter of fact, right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and give away a pair of tickets to your 10 o'clock show for tonight. Caller number 10, 644-9393. We're going to send you to Helium Comedy Club to see Dominique tonight, so make sure you call in. And then I've got one more pair of tickets that I'm going to give away sometime before 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you. We
appreciate
you.
Thank you, Yasmin. It's been great. All right, thank you. I appreciate it.